all over the world back in the 1300s. They climbed on board ships that come to India to pick up spices and exotic foods, and they made their way up the roads to get on board the ship with the food, and they made their way all over the world, now inhabiting every single continent in the world. Okay, all the rats have made their way on board the ship, so Ellie, you can drop your rope here and you can follow me. We're going to set sail, follow me, drop the rope, we're going to set sail all the way across the Thames to Stratford, to the Olympic Stadium over here. So come this way, and of course we're taking our cargo of rats with us. Now, we do have 3 rats, but actually, rats never stay in small numbers for very, very long. In fact, they are absolutely fantastic at breeding. Rats get pregnant at just 12 weeks of age, have up to 12 pups at one time, but not only that, after they give birth, just 2 days later, they're actually ready to start breeding again. So who knows how many rats we have ready in today's race. Right, Elliot, I need to stand here and keep an eye on the start and finish line for me, guys, okay? We're going to start this today's race. Timekeeper, are you ready? Right, everybody, you ready? Elliot, you ready? On your marks, rats, get set, and go! There we go! Loads of them. Now, we have asked our timekeeper just to record the first rat, which is lucky because some of them haven't really got the spirit of the race. Here they go, and of course, they're going to make their way all the way down the course there and take themselves underground, because rats love to be in tunnels and burrows underneath the ground. They feel very, very safe in enclosed spaces, and that's why in London alone, we're never more than about 10 metres away from rats. They all live beneath our feet. We've invested in our sewage systems and our tube networks, so they do particularly well in large cities like London, because all the food that we leave behind, they like to eat. Right, have they all disappeared down that hole there? Yeah, very important they have. Should we give Elliot and our rats a really massive round of applause? Thank you very much, Elliot. It's been a fantastic sport. Okay, and I'll ask you guys to put your hands in the air if you like rats. Who likes rats? Anyone who like rats? Hand in the air if you don't like rats. Not many rat fans up there. Well, love them or loathe them, you've really got to respect them, because they're very, very important for the environment. They're known as scavengers. They eat the food that other animals leave behind. Do a really good job of cleaning up their environment. But the next animal we're going to meet is another type of scavenger, but this one is a completely different type of scavenger altogether. We're going to meet one that comes all the way from South America. Can you imagine the desert scrubland of Argentina? That's where this animal likes to live. Now, representing Argentina, sometimes you can actually hear the rustling of the leaves before you can spot these animals. So keep your eyes put on the stage area. We should be joined very shortly, here we go, by Jack. Anyone know what Jack is? He's a armadillo. Armadillo, very good. He's called a large hairy armadillo. Now, he's a small mammal. Lots of things would like to eat small mammals. So what's he got to help him survive in the wild? Well, basically, he can run quite fast to escape danger, but he can dig really, really well. He's got massive shovel-like claws. You see at the front there. He can dig an armadillo-sized hole in literally seconds. He's also got something quite unique. He's got a hard outer carapace. This hard shell he's got here is a layer of keratin and bone covered in skin. This protects him from things that might want to try and get purchase on his skin, and also means he's very, very strong indeed. He's got a wedge-shaped face, also covered in armour, which he can use to get underneath logs and rocks to get to any food underneath there. He loves to eat insects, but he eats pretty much anything. He, being a scavenger, will eat pretty much anything he comes along. He likes to eat things like insects, fruit and vegetables, and all kinds of things like that. Right, he's going to take himself off, prepare himself for the race. While he does, I'm just going to clear the stage area here to give him a good chance of winning this race. Here we go. We're also going to be turning these round because we're running the other way to the rat. Okay, so hopefully he should be ready backstage there. Okay, we're going to see if he can come out and start this race. So, are you ready, timekeeper? Right, Jack, are you ready? You usually have a bit of music to let us know that he's ready, so hopefully we'll have that in a second. Okay, keep your eyes peeled on the stage area. Are you ready, Jack? On your marks, get set, and go! Go, Jack! Go! There he goes, excellent stuff, and he's going to run himself all the way off and through this little tunnel. Give him a round of applause, guys. That was Jack, our large, hairy armadillo. Okay, the next animal we're going to meet has actually become a little bit of a celebrity recently because he's managed to star in his own set of car insurance adverts. Any ideas? Meerkat's absolutely right. We are going to be meeting Meerkat next. And contrary to popular belief, I hate to offend you guys, meerkats do not speak with a Russian accent, okay? In fact, they come from nowhere near Russia. They come from the Kalahari Desert in southern Africa. So today, our meerkat will be representing South Africa in today's race. Now, in the desert, it's really hot in the daytime. really cold at night time. So in order to regulate their body temperature, meerkats actually live underground in tunnels and burrows. Now we've got a few of those built into our stage system here. Keep your eyes peeled for our first little meerkat, who goes by the name of Liam. He should be joining us out here very soon. Here he comes, guys. This is Liam, and he's got a very important meerkat job to do, and that is basically acting as sentry duty. He needs to find himself a high place to perch and stand up really, really tall on his back legs, using his tail like a tripod in order to look out for danger. So we're going to get him to stand up really nice and high. He's having a little think about it. There he goes, up and high. To look out for any danger that might be around. Now, what's he looking for? Well, he's looking for things like hunting dogs, things like hyenas and jackals, any predators that might be around. But also, he's looking for birds of prey. Now, birds of prey actually fly with the sun behind them, making them very, very difficult to spot up in the sky. But meerkats, they've actually evolved a clever trick to deal with this. They've got dark circles around their eyes. These dark circles act like designer sunglasses. Black basically absorbs light, it attracts the light away from the eyes. It means he can look up really high into the sky to check for any birds that come from above. Okay, I think he's checked the coast is clear, which means he can let out a little vocalisation to let his little brother Roo know that the coast is clear for the rest of the meerkats to come out and forage for their food. So here we go, this everybody is Roo, his teammate, and he's going to have himself a snack, a very high protein food before his race. Bugs and grubs. Meerkats love to eat insects, but there's not much they won't try and eat. They're quite formidable predators. They're sometimes clubbed together to tackle much more dangerous prey. Now, they're a member of the mongoose family, and they like to eat snakes. If a meerkat was to see a snake, he'd grab it really fast and run off with it inside his burrow and share it with the rest of the meerkats. So to start today's race, we're going to have a very deadly, poisonous rubber snake here in the stage area, guys. If I throw this down, hopefully Liam should grab this and run really fast. So, timekeeper, are you ready? Yeah? Liam, are you ready? Let me get you down here. On your marks, Liam. Get set, and go! Go, Liam. Kill the snake and go. Off you go, this way. You're going to run that way. It's a race. There he goes. Slowly does it. Tripping over the snake as he goes. That was Liam and Roo, our two little meerkats. Okay, so we've got one final contender to bring out here today, guys, and I am a little bit worried about it because this contender is in fact a true predator, okay? So a predator is defined as an animal that actively goes out and hunts for its food. That's quite worrying because there's a few small people out here today, but hopefully everything should be alright, okay? He's no small predator. He's by far the most terrifying, the most aggressive, and most dangerous predator we've ever been able to bring out here, guys. He's by far the meanest of today's competitors. He comes to the prairies of North America. Representing the USA, Bob. Is he out yet? Is he here? Here he comes! Isn't he terrifying? No? I'm not supposed to a bit, but this everybody is Bob. And Bob's a kind of predator called an owl. I might build too much later, but he is an owl, he is a predator. He's probably a bit more scared of the bigger things eating him. So actually, in the wild, to keep himself nice and safe, he needs to find himself a really high place to perch so he can look out for danger, very much like the meerkats. And now sometimes it's cactuses, sometimes it's high rocky outcrops. Today though, it's going to be this lady's head. There we go. Once up there, he loves to go to the toilet, so you might get some free highlights courtesy of London Zoo. We won't charge you, don't you worry. Oh, she's had a very lucky escape. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Okay, so this is Bob, and he's a kind of owl called a burrowing owl. Now, as his name suggests, he does live in tunnels and burrows underneath the ground. And one is that, guys, it's really important, everyone's just sitting down all over the amphitheatre, just so he's got a nice, clear flight for everyone. Thank you very much. You could guys all sit down for me. He lives in tunnels and burrows under the ground, but he doesn't dig his own burrows. Instead of doing that, he lives in the burrow of an animal called a prairie dog. Now, they dig big tunnel networks, and let the burrowing owls live inside their burrows. In return, he actually acts like a security guard. Now, how does that work? Well, the same thing that eats burrowing owls also eat prairie dogs. So when he sees danger, he can let out an alarm call that warns them all of the danger, and it means they can run for cover. Okay, now, you might wonder why we've got a bird competing in today's race. Well, obviously he flies around, but actually, when he hunts his food, he's more likely to run, because he comes from big, open, grassy lands, big open plains. He basically hunts things like insects. So instead of flying after it, what he'll do is he'll run through the grasses. And we're going to show off his amazing hunting techniques. This is exactly how we're going to show off how he runs today's race. Okay, so for the very final time, timekeeper, are you ready over there? We're going to get Bob down to the start line. Over towards Jamie, towards the start line, Bob. Right, and Bob, are you ready? On your marks, get set, and go! Look at that, there he goes. Brilliant stuff. He'll chase down his prey just like this, using his flat feet and his long legs, and hunt all the insects that exist in the grasses. But he's quite vulnerable down the ground, so